They're fast, they're beautiful, and they're different. I don't think any other car manufacturer has ever really equaled that dashboard as far as just being strange and being special. It's just that whole package that was offered between 60 and 62. I'm really partial to those years. With the S-dome, with the swivel seats, with the ram induction. No other car really offered that combination of features. There were other cars with fins, there were other cars with big engines. I don't think there were really other cars made that had the cross ram manifolds, that had that engine compartment where you just pop the hood and people go, wow, you know, what is this? I've restored a few for myself, I've restored a few for different club members, done some full restorations, some partial restorations, and I think the greatest thrill is, you know, when the car is done and it's finally on the road and being driven, and being taken to meets and appreciated by other people. You know, the biggest thrill is probably having saved a really bad, really rusty car. Parts are always the issue. You know, parts are what people need to get the cars back on the road. And there are still cars that are being dragged out of barns or dragged out of fields or wherever they may have been stored over the years. And some of these cars are not complete. They're missing key components to them. And obtaining parts is always the issue. Where do I get this? Where do I get that? So my friend and I, you know, came up with this big lot of parts, and we're making them available to club members, you know, for the purpose of putting some more cars back on the road. I think due to the low production number of these cars, the club is a pretty tight-knit community. We have to help each other out. Find parts, keep the cars on the road, reproduce parts that are no longer available, and also a social organization, made some really wonderful friends over the years. It's a good club, made up of wonderful people from pretty much every walk of life. I've made some lifelong friends through this club. People that have, you know, let me into their lives, let me into their homes, let me into their hearts. And we've shared some really good times with people, shared some pretty bad times. You know, over the years, we've lost some club members, some have passed away that were really dear to me. And the club transcends the cars. You know, I've often said that we could very easily have a meet and not bring any car and still have a wonderful weekend together.